3 of the National Football League. And this one features the Ravens' veteran wide receiver. He got plenty of looks a week ago and turned in almost 160 yards. It's the Ravens and the Pats, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. Brandon Gaud alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Ravens in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where you...
The Ravens offense set to go to work, 2-0 on the young season. And we'll have our eyes certainly on the pass catchers here, most notably this one. Now Jackson on first down. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Devin Duvernay came into the NFL with the reputation of being a playmaker, and he lived up to it in 2021. All-pro return man, led the league in punt return average. Baltimore wants to get that explosiveness more involved in their offense, and here, it nets him a first down.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 8 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
So, partner, 2 games worth, he's leading the league in rushing, so he's now trending. Is that what they talk about nowadays? You talk about trending? That's what he's doing. He'd like to continue it here in this game.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson to Boyle here over the middle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight end...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens... Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Ravens at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Down inside the 10. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
People across the league had Dobbins picked as one of the likeliest breakout players for 2021. Unfortunately, that all changed after a torn ACL, but those expectations still remain the same for 2022. This is a guy who many believe can be one of the league's leaders in rushing this season and a true workhorse for the Baltimore backfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action. It's Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Collins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Collins. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, it's been a good start to the season for him. He's still kind of getting used to a new terminology, new playbook, new quarterback, you name it. But he's certainly been solid in his first month, and he's got a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing is Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Ravens drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely up.
Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Collins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And quickly they get to the line. Now it's Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Collins. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. The quick feet by Jackson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Open man is Duvernay. Always, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
On a slant, here's Collins.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45.
75 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Jackson on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough.
Here's Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Collins. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14. That one good for 24 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They go play action now. Jackson.
Pass out left, finds Kohler.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Charlie Kohler
with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens will...
The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down.
It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Again, Jackson will keep it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw.
That would complete to Prochet.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
There with a tackle, Dietrich Wise Jr.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
103 yards on the ground here for Dobbins, and a first down coming up. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try to run with Dobbins.
4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about, in which they got the win.
Yeah, I thought they were clearly the better team by the end, and they earned this one with a terrific game plan and consistent effort throughout. Only fitting that they had the ball when the clock hit 0.
So for the Ravens, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.